This is R Take On SPORTZ.
AFP, what they talking about? They talking about what? They talking about sports. Oh, really? Well, this is R Take.
Out on the field, the ball on no courts. They wanna talk about sports. They need a resource where they can come talk about sports. They really be talking, but we know the facts. Stacks, yeah, that's where it's at. We the hottest on the map. This is R Take On, Take On. This is
What's good with it, everybody? Thank you so much for chiming in. He's your host, Mr. MP80 Baby.
That's your host right there, Mr. GPG.
And welcome to
R Take On SPORTZ.
On this podcast, man, we keep you in tune with all the latest information that's going on in the sports world. And today, we talking college. We talking college, MP. We talking college football today. Everybody get ready for that big college football season that's jumping off, man. And we got the rankings. And everybody knows who the college guru is on this show. MP, give it to him, dog. Talking college.
Talking college, man. You know, college is getting ready to kick off here in a few days, man. You got two Big 12, Big 10 programs have been honored starting off the 2025 season. There's some big top 25 matchups, especially one we're going to be diving into, but one I'm going to talk about Kansas State. Y'all need to watch out for, and Ohio State. They playing their first game of the season, which is a Midwest rival. Y'all need to watch out for. You might need to catch up on Colorado. That quarterback battle we'll probably get into later down in the season over there with Dion and everything. But we definitely finna get into these top 12 teams and talk about, who, leading. If the playoffs started right now, who's jumping in and what, and the biggest games of the first week. So we're going to jump on in with the number one team that they giving, and that's Texas. Can you believe that, Mr. GPG?
Texas. First time they are ranked number one in the preseason poll ever. And then this is crazy, MP. I don't even want to give it away right now because I don't want to spoil it, man. You know what I was going to say, but go ahead, man. Texas number one.
Yeah, Texas number one. And, hey, they got big shoes to fill because they are in the SEC. This is their second season playing full term in the SEC conference. So they got big shoes to fill, even though they did, kind of drop the ball last year. Everybody had big heights for them to win the championship. But number two, who I feel should have been number one, but I believe because they lost key players, is Ohio State. Now that's a doghouse program, which we both know they defending champs. What you think about them being number two?
Who's number two? Because I thought, what about Penn State?
Well, Penn State might have moved up. Penn State might have moved up in the rankings. I was looking at had Ohio State 2 and Penn State 3, but you got Penn State 2. So even with you looking at Penn State being number 2, how you feel about that? Penn State was a doghouse program too. What you think about that?
Man, look, I think they deserve the ranking that they're getting right now, man. They had a pretty good season last year, and was in the college playoffs too. Penn State. Tough team, man. Tough team. We'll see how their season goes.
Yeah, and for my corrections, Ohio State being number 3, which, like I said, I feel they should have been number 1 coming off, especially that they won the championship. But losing the key players that they lost, especially on defense, I'm believing that's what probably dropped them down. So what you feeling about Ohio State? And that's a big matchup Ohio State have in week 1. I know you don't want to kind of jump into it right just yet, but they got a big week 1 matchup and everything. So how you feel about Ohio State being number 4, being defending champ?
Ohio State, man. Look, I think they probably should have been number 1. You know what I mean? They still bringing back the number 1 player in the country, in my opinion, and Jeremiah Smith. You know what I'm saying? So Ohio State is going to definitely be a threat. This will be the first time in college history that the number 1 team, Texas, will be an underdog to start the season. And that's because they are playing them boys, Ohio State.
And a lot of people don't know for the Big 12 teams that are ranked in the 12, you have to have first place votes to even get in first place. and Texas did get 28 votes. That's why they're number one. No, you said Penn State. Penn State actually got 14 votes. Ohio State got 20. Georgia got 3. Clemson got 2. And that's how you rank, as far as that top 4 or 5 on who got those first place votes in the poll.
And that's the reason why you are the guru.
In the USLBM coaches poll. So
okay.
And so with that being said, on the coaches poll, they got Georgia being number 4 with 3 votes for the first place polls and everything. And I know in yours, you got Georgia down at number 5, number 4, number 5, because you had Clemson up. Clemson actually did get 2, but speaking on what I'm going off on with the coaches polls looking like Georgia being number 4, I'm gonna go off of that because them being down on what you researched ain't good enough for me. I like Georgia being number 4, so we're gonna stick with number 4, and I'm excited to see what we're gonna do. Beck got to come up off of this big injury that he had suffered in the season last year. We lost some key players on defense, but Georgia is known for recruiting the real deals. That's why we the powerhouse that we are. That's why Georgia always have a lot of draft picks going in the first round. With that being said, how you feel about the polls, off the coaches polls, putting them in number 4?
Either way, I ain't got no problem with it. I really don't. I was riding with Georgia last year, and I'm probably ride with them again this year. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with it. 4 or 5. When it comes down to it, that's why I'm in love with this college playoff thing that they got going on that they started last year, because it don't make no difference what number you are. We don't see teams that have been ranked up there high get knocked off. So it is what it is, you know what I mean, as far as the ranking numbers, but everything is decided on that field, and that's what everybody's going to be looking forward to, seeing what happens on that field.
Yep. Yeah,
so
I backed on that one. So going forward, on your list, I know you got Clemson at number 4. They got Clemson at number 6 on the polls, on the coaches polls. They got indeed Notre Dame at number 5. So either way, you right there in the mix on the list that you gave me with Georgia, Clemson, and Notre Dame. They all right there in the mix at 4, 5, and 6. I have no problem with that order. However they flipped it. I mean, of course, I want Georgia to be at the top of that 3, but with that being said, how you feel about that mix with Georgia, Notre Dame, and Clemson being that 4, 5, 6 mix?
I think that's about right. I mean, Clemson got that boy Cade Klubnik, the quarterback. Yep. Supposed to be a beast this year. So we'll see what he does, you know what I'm saying? And Notre Dame, they still got Jeremiah Love. Yep. You know what I mean? That stud running back over there. So, we'll see what happens. And, Georgia, Georgia always got the boys over there. Like you said, man, if the quarterback hadn't got hurt last year, who knows where they would have went. So 4, 5, 6, that's all about right there. I agree with that poll.
And then from there, Oregon, which they had a good season last year, they're ranked number 7. They didn't get no poll votes. Alabama 8, LSU 9. Now Alabama didn't get no votes as well, so I wonder what Roll Tide have to say about that. I really don't feel Alabama is going to do what they used to. I believe this year is going to be kind of harder for them. I got to go into their schedule and see exactly what Alabama got to face this year, because Alabama will be all in y'all face. You better not lose. Anyway.
Whatever, man. Roll Tide, dog. Roll Tide, man. Look. Check this out. Check this out, Alabama fans. Don't listen to Mr. MP. He always do this to y'all every single year, because how he loved them Georgia Bulldogs. But guess what? Everybody, they had a bad year. Nick Saban retired a couple years ago. They didn't do nothing like they were supposed to last year. But look, man, they still that team, man, that you can't sleep on. Now, they did lose Jalen Milroe to the NFL, you know what I mean? So we'll see who they got running their team this year, quarterback. But, man, Roll Tide, man. Come on now, Roll Tide.
I hear you. Whatever. But like I said, you got LSU running right behind them, Miami at number 10, which is about right, dealing with them losing their quarterback and everything. You guys out there, Arizona, you guys in the top 12. Y'all ranked number 11. And I'm gonna tell you this. I gotta go ahead and tell you this now. Out of the Big 12 teams that's wide open here in 2025, you got numerous of teams with potential, in the contention for the conference championship appearance. Arizona may be the most favorable team to win. So after winning the Big 12 in 2024, I wouldn't be surprised if the Sun Devils return with quarterback, y'all quarterback sound, and the receiver that y'all got, Jordan Tyson, and they two of the best at their position in the country. So I wouldn't be surprised. So that's something that Arizona and you being out on the West Coast, you might want to pay attention to, with you guys ranking in the top 12. You guys coming off a big season. You got big shoes to fill out for that.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely, I'm definitely keeping my eye on ASU. I'm keeping my eye on Arizona too. You know what I'm saying? I keep my eye on all these teams out here, man. The loss of Scatterbo, is going to kind of hurt that team. You know what I'm saying? He did end up going to NFL. Wish him luck. You know what I'm saying? But ASU still going to be one of the powerhouse teams, man, that everybody was sleeping on last year. They ended up winning and winning and winning and putting it together, got into the bowl game, you know what I'm saying, and to the tournament, excuse me, and they ended up trying to do it. They did a little bit of noise up in there, I believe, last year. So ASU, I'm gonna keep my eye on you. I'm gonna always pull for you. I'm definitely out here, and I plan on catching a couple games.
You should. Definitely. That's something you definitely should do, being, close to that organization. And then you got Illinois getting the last spot at number 12, Midwest jumping in, representing. And Illinois had a pretty good season last year. So that's something to definitely look at. And just on a side note, before we move on to maybe some of the biggest matchups here going on in week 1, I wanted to say the team that everybody was looking for should be North Carolina, I'm sure, to see what Belichick is going to do, right? He didn't even, they didn't even rank in the top 25. So, we're going to see if he has some of the success that Deion was able to do going to Colorado a couple seasons ago. So that's something to look forward to, too.
Yo, I am definitely gonna keep my eye on what Bill Belichick does over there with North Carolina, man. Nobody's talking about them. Nobody's thinking about them. Nobody's giving them a chance. And this is still a Super Bowl champion coach. At one time, they called him the greatest coach of all times. You know what I mean? As far as with the Patriots and what he's done, maybe he can bring that, aura and bring something to that team. We'll see. But I don't believe that North Carolina can be slept on anymore just because of their head coach and what he can bring to the college game. So even though they're not ranked in the top 25 MP, I'm still going to keep my eye on North Carolina. And I think a lot of people should.
I agree. That's something definitely can't. I'm sure the nation not going to sleep on that. That's something that's going to be news talked about all the way around, including, like I said, Deion trying to figure out who he's going to start, with the quarterbacks. You got 12 days before college football kicks off. 12 days. I'm excited. This is
I am
the best time. To me, this is one of the best times of the year when college football and NFL gets ready to start. So,
yeah. Absolutely. And with that being said, man, we're going to go into some of them big games that's jumping off Saturday, August 30th, man. We're going to jump into it right now, man. The number one game, we mentioned it a little bit earlier. If you were listening, you know exactly where I'm going. Texas is playing the Ohio State Buckeyes. Man, that's gonna be a good one to start the season. The number one team going up against the number 2, 3, whatever ranking you want to put them at. You know what I'm saying? As far as Ohio State, they going up, man. They gonna bang, man. What you think, man? Who you got in that game?
Ooh, it's gonna be I believe it's gonna be a good game. Who I have, I couldn't even tell
Hey, stop.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Before I don't mean to cut you off, but I have one question before you answer this question.
Okay.
Is Arch Manning starting for Texas?
That's who I believe is starting. I believe Archie Manning does have that position.
Okay. My bad. Go ahead and pick your team. Who you think you got there?
Archie Manning he does have that position. And with that being said, I mean that's tough. Number one, number two, and I believe what you said. I believe you had touched on this when we talked just one-on-one that Texas is the underdog, correct?
Yeah.
The first time in history, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So, yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. I don't expect them to win. I don't expect Texas to win. I expect them to lose this first game. I expect Ohio State to go ahead and handle business like they should. Because I believe Texas is still. I don't know. I don't know if Texas really still locked with a quarterback in. So I mean,
you got to look at everything that they lost to. MP. I mean, they did lose Matthew Golden. You know, he is playing for the Packer boys. You know, they did have that reliable receiver last year. They lost a few other weapons that they had down there. They are starting a new quarterback. Arch Manning didn't start last year, even though he was able to play a couple games. He didn't start last year. So if it was me, I'm riding with you. I'm gonna go with the defending champions. I think Ohio State gonna go in there and do what they got to do. They playing at home. Texas is gonna have to come to their spot. You know how rough it's gonna be on that opening night, man. That crowd gonna be going crazy. And I believe, like I said, I believe my boy gonna get out, man. I mean, he's the best receiver in football, man. Jeremiah Smith, man. I mean, and this boy, you know what he do. You know what he do.
You got
He'll probably be the number one pick in the draft.
No, hey, that's exactly. You got two guys that have combined with 34 passes attempts in the last 2 seasons. So, I mean, it's crazy. You know, so we'll definitely see. Like I said, Texas, they still up in the air with who they going to start. I believe they battle on 3 quarterbacks battle on. They saying Archie is moving up, but I really don't see Texas holding the number 1 spot.
So, they're gonna lose that after the opening day.
Yeah.
After opening game, they're gonna lose that. They're gonna drop as soon as they lose that first game. You know how college is. That next poll come out, they ain't gonna be number 1 no more. The next big game, man. After that, man, you got the number 9 LSU Tigers. They going up against number 4 Clemson. Now that's gonna be a good one too, man. What you seeing in that game? What you seeing? How you think that's gonna turn out?
And LSU and Clemson. That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a real good game. They're going down. They're going to South Carolina. So, I believe every time I bet against Clemson, I lost. So, with that being said, I believe Clemson going to defend home and handle their business. Clemson, for some reason, always play well at home. If Clemson was going down to Baton Rouge, I might feel different, but I believe LSU going to drop an L.
Okay. Man, look, I'm going to have to ride with you on that one too, man. I think Dabo Swinney, he going to have them boys ready to play, man, and Clemson Tigers always show up when it's time, man. They playing a team that they know is ranked in the top 10, and they might see in the college playoffs a little later on down the road. So I think Clemson gonna go ahead and try to make a statement, man. You know, Dabo gonna have them ready, like I said, and I'm gonna go ahead and ride with you on that one too, MP. I'm gonna go with Clemson on that one too, bro.
Yeah.
Number 6 Notre Dame is going up against number 10 Miami that week too. They doing it, man. Now we all know about that brother coach over there, man. You know, what you
And you
think?
like him. You
They
like him.
gonna do?
Yeah, you like him pretty. You know, you spoke highly of him last year. So you definitely like him. I believe he showed you, he showed you something last year, didn't he?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm telling you, man. It's just one of them teams, man. One of those teams. I like Notre Dame, man. I like Notre Dame, man. Notre Dame is just one of those teams. They fight hard. You know what I'm saying? So, and they always been one of those teams that's right there. What you think?
Yeah, I on this one, I'm definitely gonna have to agree with you on this one. I believe Miami won't have enough to knock off Notre Dame like they should. Notre Dame, their brother, like you said, he does.
Marcus Freeman.
He definitely coached them up. He coached those boys up. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see. But if I had to put my money on it, I definitely going with Irish to defend what they need to do. So yeah, I'm with. I got to ride with you on that. I got to ride with you.
Right.
You know, the boys played up last year. I believe they're gonna have them right this year. So,
Hey man, Notre Dame they won the championship, right?
they won for their what was it? Their conference.
Somebody.
Yeah, they won their conference and stuff. I think.
I know they were right there almost until the end. You know what I mean? So I had to look back. You know, like I said, I'm getting my college right though. I'm getting my college. I'm getting that knowledge.
Hey, listen, you in the shoot, getting it right.
Yeah.
You all the way in there.
What you think though about Alabama going up against Florida State? And don't hate, man. And don't hate, MP. Don't hate because it's Alabama and you know you don't like Alabama. They playing Florida State, man. What you think gonna happen in that one, dog?
Everybody know I don't like Alabama. It ain't not. Please believe me, I'm putting it out there. Who would? So yeah, I mean, if I got to say anything, I mean, I can't sit here and go for I can't sit here and go for Alabama. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I will always bet against Alabama. I believe Florida State is gonna go and punch him in the mouth.
You don't even believe that. You don't even believe that, man. I know it's hard. I know it's hard for you to go for the Alabama Crimson Tide, man. I know it is, man, because you Georgia all day, every day. Everybody see the Atlanta. It's on your shirt, you know what I mean? And representing, you know what I mean? Them dirty birds flying behind you. Everybody know it. Everybody know who you are, man. But Roll Tide is going to roll right over Florida State that game, man. You know it. I know it. And everybody that's watching the game know it, man. It ain't going to make no difference that they lost Mr. Jalen Milroe to the pros, man. They gonna find another quarterback, plug him in. He gonna be able to run a little bit. He gonna be able to complete a few passes, and I expect Alabama to do what Alabama do. So
Really?
come on, man, Roll Tide, dog.
Really?
Come on now, Roll Tide.
You don't.
We gonna
believe that. You really don't believe that.
Yeah, I do.
You don't believe that.
Man, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I believe Alabama gonna roll over Florida State that weekend. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Come on, huh? Come on now.
With that being said,
you don't believe that.
Yes, I do. Marshall is going downtown. They going down to ATL. They coming into the Georgia Dome. They going down there to play them Georgia Bulldogs.
I gotta see who this quarterback is they got. So who is they?
They playing them Bulldogs.
They expected to play Ty Simpson. That's who they playing. That's who Alabama is starting. There's a quarterback named Ty Simpson. He been sidelined. He was sidelined for 3 years and have been appointed. Okay, so that's okay. So
he been learning for 3 years.
We'll see here, junior red shirt. We'll see. Again,
Just been waiting. Just been waiting. Sitting back in the cut, just chilling, waiting for his opportunity. Now it's here. Mr. Milroe is gone. Now it's his time to shine. Yeah.
well, he better do something, right? I know one thing. Come on up my way.
They coming.
Come on up
Alabama
my way.
always end up meeting Georgia.
Ty Simpson.
You know it.
Ty Simpson. Hey, Ty Simpson, come on up their way. We would love to see Ty Simpson. Oh,
Georgia is playing. Georgia, you need to concentrate on week 1. Georgia's playing Marshall. What you got?
man, that's a rollover game to me. That's a rollover game to me. I might not even watch that game.
You know you're gonna watch that game.
Okay, you're right. But it's a rollover game. Yeah, we gonna roll right over Marshall. Do what we supposed to do. Our real game won't start until we play Tennessee. That'll be our real game.
I feel that.
That'll be our real game. But Marshall don't have Marshall is nothing. We're gonna roll right over Marshall. They coming down to these Georgia Bulldogs, to Sanford. You know, we're going to Sanford, I guess. I don't know. I guess we're going to Sanford. So I mean, we're gonna roll down on them, and then we got another team that ain't hitting on nothing next. After that, we'll roll right on Austin, and then after that, like I said, until we see week 3, when we play Tennessee on September 13th, ABC 3:30 Eastern Time. That'll be the game. That'll be the game, and then that'll get us ready. We should be 3-0 to see Alabama.
Well, where's Tennessee ranked right now? Are they in the top 25?
Yeah, they in the top 20. No,
Okay, I just didn't. I got the top 12. I didn't see the rest of the list. I'm sure they're there. That'd be a good one. I expect y'all to go ahead and handle business till y'all get there, and probably handle business once you get down there to Tennessee, man.
Tennessee, they ranked 24, but they in the SEC. So I expect for them to do what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I expect for them to do what they're supposed to do. This is the thing. What we already just been talking about. What Alabama gonna be looking like when we get ready to see them? That's the thing. They got a schedule.
All I know is that it's always a good game when y'all play. That's all I know.
It is.
It's always a good game.
It is. I mean, must
see TV. It's always must see TV when y'all play. That's all I know. And I'll be in front of TV when y'all playing. Straight up.
Because I'm hoping for Florida State to do what they need to do.
They hoping Marshall do what they need to do.
Ain't nobody scared of Marshall.
Ain't nobody scared of Marshall. With you, man.
Ain't nobody scared of Marshall.
Hey, man, look.
No, I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, it's definitely gonna be a game, but you know what I'm saying, it's one of them sleeper games. Can't sleep on it.
Oh, every team out there, man, going for the dub. So all I'm saying is just go out there, do what you're supposed to do what you need to do, and you should come home with the W, Alabama and Georgia, straight up. We'll move on, man, because we still got we got the All-American team, MP. We got the All-American team that they already listed, okay, going into the season, Now, I'll do this quick little rundown. You can tell me if you think anything need to be corrected. We'll start off with this first list of offensive players that they got, all right? Number 1, they got a quarterback. They got Cade Klubnik from Clemson. Number 2, Jeremiah Love, the running back from Notre Dame. Number 3, Nicholas Singleton, the running back from Penn State. Don't forget about that boy, man. Don't forget about him. Jeremiah Smith, who I've been talking about since the show started, basically, Ohio State is at that wide receiver spot. Ryan Williams from Alabama is out there, and he's going to make that team too, man, as that All-American starting team at the other wide receiver spot. And at the tight end, they got Mr. Eli Stowers from Vanderbilt. What you think, man? You think they got it right, or did they leave somebody out?
Yeah, they left somebody out. They don't got no Georgia on the thing. I mean, it looked good. From what you said and everything, you've been talking big on your boy up there in Clemson. Cade, he probably been the most improved quarterback in college football, in the past season. So, we'll see what he do. He got a passing rating of 63.9. So, and that was like in 23, 24. And then he was able to upgrade to 87.7. So you see the big jump that he was able to do, and he was right behind Cam and Sanders last year for that and everything. So, and then your running back, Love, he's a beast. So I believe he should be he's definitely valuable, definitely a valuable back, and I think he's ranked 5th in the nation as far as running backs and whatnot. And Jeremiah Smith, what you get with him. He's a true freshman, so he's one of the most valuable wide receivers out there. So he was ranked 3rd. So I believe they got him right. Ryan Williams, he was a true freshman last year. He wasn't the greatest, but he does have, he still got incredible talent. So he may have upgraded this season. So it's just all about the work that you put in on the off season and whatnot.
Home run speed, Mr. Ryan Williams got for Alabama, man. Remember that boy? Remember that game where they was going back and forth where he caught that pass for 1 second or something and took it the distance, man. The team came down, scored, and they came right back and forth. Can't remember who they were playing, but man, that boy Ryan Williams got out in that game.
Oh yeah, Ryan Williams. He did after contact. He got 397 yards. He got 8 touchdowns last season. So I mean, he got a new quarterback though. So we'll see. And the tight end on Stowers, I believe he's a good tight end. He did good, over the past season. He transferred for New Mexico State, so and he was big ranked 13, I believe, in the tight end position and whatnot. So we'll see, man. I mean, it sounds good. We'll see. We'll see. You got a flex. You didn't talk about your boy Jordan Tyson for Arizona State. He's a flex position. He'll be the backup just in case something happened and whatnot. And he rallied over 1,000 yards last year for you guys as a redshirt sophomore. So he's a flex. I believe that's a good flex. So I like that. I like that pickup too. So overall, man, you hit it on the nose. I mean, it looks good.
Okay. What's up? That's what's up, man. Man, I love the little extra knowledge that you be feeding me with, though, man, on some of these other players, man. Y'all keep y'all ears tuned to what Mr. MP's talking about, man, because this is where you need to get your college information from, man, when you want to really get into college football. We ain't going to forget about the big boys up front, man. We're going to get into them. We're going to go ahead and just mention them, though. Offensive tackle, man, Mr. Spencer Fano from Utah. Offensive guard, Ola Vega Lonoe from Penn State. I hope I pronounced that right. I probably didn't, but no disrespect. Jake Slaughter, the center from Florida. Offensive guard is Amon Reed Adams from Texas A&M. Offensive tackle is Kadeem Proctor from Alabama. And then the all-purpose guy, Mr. Desmond Reed from Pittsburgh. So that's the rest of the offense, you know what I mean, and the all-purpose guy. Then we got the defensive guys, man, over here. Okay, do that to you real quick, Mr. MP. Defensive end, Dylan Stewart from South Carolina. Defensive tackle, Mr. Peter Woods from Clemson. Defensive tackle, Mr. L.T. Overton from Alabama. All right, another defensive tackle, Mr. T.J. Parker from Clemson, and a linebacker, Anthony Hill Jr. from Texas. What you think, man? I know there wasn't no Georgia boys in there, but what you think of the list anyway?
I mean, I believe the list is good. They got some big boys in there, so I believe they got it right. I mean, they get it right. So I have no problem with the list that you just broke down with on the offensive line and the defensive line. Sound like it's a all-American team. I mean, I would definitely love to play with them on the game. So I have nothing wrong to say about that list.
We'll round the rest of the defense out, man, with the linebackers and the defensive backs, man. The linebacker also, Mr. Kyle Lewis from Pittsburgh. Linebacker, Mr. Gabe Jacobs from Illinois. MP was just talking about Illinois, man. So listen up, and keep your eyes on Mr. Gabe Jacobs. Cornerback, Leonard Moore from Notre Dame. We got another cornerback, Mr. Jamad McCoy from Tennessee. Got the center position, got the safety position being held down by Mr. Caleb Downs from Ohio State. And we got another safety, Mr. Michael Tafe from Texas. Now, rounding out that whole team on the special teams, we got Mr. Dominique Vada from Michigan. And the punter, Mr. Brett Thorson from Georgia. From Georgia, they got somebody up in there for an All-American team. And the returner is going to be Barian Brown from LSU. So that's going to round out the all-purpose, All-American team, best players at that position that they're ranking going into the season. I think they might have got it right. We'll see how these people perform. What you think, MP?
Yeah, I believe they got it right. Downs, that you said that's over in Ohio State, the state safety, he actually transferred from Alabama. And he's one of the most valuable safeties in college football over the last 2 seasons. I can't believe that Alabama allowed him to enter the transfer portal. He ended up transferring to Alabama over this offseason. And the boy is fantastic. He's a run defender. He's a lead all player in all lists with 35 run defense stops. So he got an 85.5 run defense grade since 2023. That's somebody that they definitely gonna miss. I can't believe they let somebody like Downs get away and go to Ohio because he was key to them last year. And also McCoy, the cornerback for Tennessee, the cornerback, he's a lockdown player. So that's somebody that's scared. He transferred from from Oregon State. So that's a scary cornerback right there, man. He's a power 4 cornerback. So they got some guys. So I can't believe these guys was able to get in the transfer portal to even get to these teams. But overall, I believe that's a good roster right there you just put out there.
Yeah, man. That's what they saying. That's the players that they think is the best at their positions right now going into this college season. We'll see how everything perform. Everybody's chasing that championship that Ohio State got last year, and we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. The big college, man. We talking college all day on our Take on Sports, man.
College.
It's college, dog. That's what we doing, man. We ain't talking no NFL. We ain't talking none of that, man. You know what I mean? But it was great, man. We want to get our viewers that just love college, man.
That's
we
right.
want to give them what they want, MP.
That's right.
I think we did that today. What you think, dog?
Hey, man, I believe we gave informal information, details that you guys definitely want to hear without having to go too far into depth down the rabbit hole to keep up with what's going on, that's getting ready to kick off here in 12 days. And don't forget, man, we're going live on the 31st. So we'll be talking about college. We'll be talking about the NFL, getting ready to kick off, who you should be keeping, fantasy managers, all type of stuff. And don't forget the WNBA. We'll be bringing all that back up in baseball. So stay tuned. But today, this episode 42 on R Take on Sports, it was all about college.
College, baby.
College.
All about college football, man. Like MP said, man. We're going to do exactly what he said. August 31st, we're going live. MP going to break down these college games that we was talking about a little bit today to start the show. And we're going to go right into the NFL that's jumping off later on that week. So, man, y'all stay tuned to Our Take on Sports, man. Hey, hottest podcast that's out, bro.
We love it, man. And we love y'all watching this episode, man. Like Mr. G said, stay tuned. Continue to share this thing, man. And we're going to continue putting out this content for you guys, man. We love y'all, man. And like always, man, we're going to end the show like this. That's my co-host and you guys' host, Mr. GPG.
All right. And that's your host right there, Mr. MP80, baby.
And this is
Our Take on Sports.
It is, man. Next time.
All right, y'all. See y'all soon.
AMP, what they talking about? They talking about what? They talking about sports. Oh, really? Well, this is R.
Out on the field, the ball on no courts. They wanna talk about sports. They need a resource where they can come talk about sports. They really be talk, but we know the facts. Stacks, yeah, that's where it's at. We the hottest on the map. And this is R Take On